Hello there. I'm going to talk about today about the Five Nights at Freddy's Fazbear Frights Graphic Novel Collection Volume 1. This contains Into the Pit, To Be Beautiful, but they replaced Count the Ways with Out of Stock. And I honestly do not know why. But I'm not against it. I really like this story. What do you wish for the most? It's a question that Oswald, Sarah, and Oscar think they know the answer to. Oswald wishes his summer wasn't so boring, Sarah wishes to be beautiful, and Oscar wishes to get his hands on the mechanical toy that's out of stock all over town. But in the twisted world of Five Nights at Freddy's, their heart's deepest desire have an unexpected cost. In this volume, three stories from the New York Times best-selling Fazbear Frights series come to life in delightfully horrifying comics. Renders beware. Readers beware. This collection of terrifying tales is enough to unsettle even the most hardened Five Nights at Freddy's fans. There's more FNAF to explore, so here is the Fazbear Frights 10, Friendly Face, the fourth closet graphic novel, which I do have, and Tales from the Pizzaplex, Lally's Game. So yeah, the first story is, of course, Into the Pit, much like in the original. The cover features the plush trap chaser, but the plush trap chaser is different than the actual book, and you will see. So yeah, here is Into the Pit, a story about a boy called Oswald who wishes his summer wasn't so boring. Like, he lives in a dying town. There used to be a mill in the town that everyone worked in, but it closed down 3 years ago, and the town is basically dead. If you want more information about Into the Pit, watch Dogho's video. It's really fun. So yeah, in my opinion, Into the Pit has the best artwork. Artwork, yes. There are some differences, like compared to the original book, but still. One day Oswald just hides from his dad after having an argument, and my bro turned angry. He hides in a ball pit, and all of a sudden, somehow, he's back in 1985 to Freddy Fazbear's Pizza. It can't be. This is what Jeff's Pizza used to be. Yup, that's what it used to be. So he becomes friends with these two guys called Chip and Mike. It's literally perfectly accurate to how they're described in the book, but Mike is supposed to be taller, yet he's shorter than Chip. And of course, we have Spring Bonnie. Now, I don't know about you, but I don't think this is William Afton. I don't think. So yeah, he goes great, but one day. Oh yeah, the artwork is different in my version. I don't know why. For example, this here, it's supposed to be like that Dawko is part of the video, but it's not here, sadly. Then one day he returns back and there's screaming. Children crying, parents yelling, Susie! Susie? More like Sussy. Sorry. And here are the 6 victims. Now, the FNAF books aren't actually canon. While they do feature same characters and sometimes everything same, they have their own timeline with their own continuity. But it has some similar things like this: the murder of 5 children in 1985. But here there are 6, 2 girls and 4 boys: Cassidy, Susie, Gabriel, Fritz, Jeremy, and Andrew. So yeah, Spring Bonnie eventually pulls Oswald's dad into the ball pit and tries to be his dad, literally. Yeah. Also, I really like this to hear, a reference to the original book. See? Really cool. Yeah, he replaces his dad and drives him home. Everything seems normal, but it's not. All of this happens, and nobody notices a massive yellow rabbit, who we can't tell who's inside or not, as her husband. Like, What the fuck? So anyways, Oswald tries to get his dad back. Then one night he snuck back into Jeff's pizza, but Spring Bonnie came, and you see how much this is different? It's not supposed to be like this. Nope. They got into a fight. Oswald gets bitten. No rabbit has fangs, of course not. And then there's Spring Bonnie being hunged. Oops. Also, something that should have been added in here is, in the original book, Oswald's dad actually takes a look at Spring Bonnie and says, "What is that creepy thing?" on page 65 in the original book. But here, that was scrapped for some reason. So yeah, that is Into the Pit. To me, in my opinion, as I said, Into the Pit has the best artwork here compared to Be Beautiful, which also has good, and Out of Stock, which is weird. So this is To Be Beautiful. It's a story about a girl named Sarah who wishes to be beautiful like these girls here, whom she literally calls the Beautifuls. But her friend Abby says she doesn't have to be like them, just be who you are. And she's absolutely right. Then one day, Sarah finds Eleanor in the scrapyard, junkyard, and she promises to give all of her wishes to come true. So she gives her a beautiful necklace that will make her appear more beautiful every day. And she says that she must never, ever take it off, or she won't be beautiful. And this story was actually pretty dark, considering what happens to Sarah. Sarah gets killed. Also, I gotta say, wow, cool. Imagine if this happens to you. How would you feel? It would not be anything pleasant at all. So Sarah dies, and the creepiest part about Into the Beautiful into the in To Be Beautiful is this scene. A bunch of bags filled with blood, and those are Sarah's remains. Damn. Fun fact, Eleanor later emerged as the protagonist of the whole franchise, Fazbear Frights, she is defeated by Stitch Wraith in Epilogue 11. So that's good. And here is Out of the Stock, which was like a Goosebumps story, actually, like something like Night of the Living Dummy, which I really did like. But yeah, the art here is definitely weird. To me, it's not bad, but weird, definitely. But this is just like something like how Impulse 37 said, he literally looks like he's high on cocaine. He does look like that. So yeah, he wants this plush trap chaser, but they're all out of stock in this Emporium store. But he steals one that the staff is worried about, because parts of it look more real, almost humans. The plush trap chaser is here. This one is said to have like human teeth and human eyes, which is true. But Oscar still takes it, steals it, but leaves the money. So yeah, plush trap to me looks kind of okay in this shot. Page 151. That's good. So this is his mom telling him about the incident. And fun fact, when Oswald tries to get the toy back, the Emporium is gone, replaced by Hayes Halloween hallway. Sounds cool, actually. Also, what is this? This is actually creepy. What the fuck? You can see human teeth and human eyes in a better way, though. And this really messed up art sometimes. Really messed up. Still not terrible, but in my opinion, really weird. And in here, Plush Trap looks literally like a pig. Literally like a pig. And this is the scene of the Plush Trap chaser getting defeated and whacked by the train. So yeah, this was Fazbear Frights Graphic Novel Volume Collection 1. In my opinion, I like this novel. I give Into the Pit 10 out of 10, To Be Beautiful 9 out of 10, and Out of Stock, let me think, 7.5 out of 10. Yeah. This book cost me 14 euros, as you can see here. 13 euros. So yeah, check this book out if you want, and I will see you on the next novel collection.